Today we are going to review dividing whole number word problems. When we are looking at division word problems, we need to make sure that we are being extra careful to make sure we are dividing the correct number. Let's take a look here. It says that the Johnson family is taking a road trip. If they plan to travel a total of 984 miles over 4 days, how many miles should they travel each day? So the question that we need to ask ourselves is we've got these two numbers here, 984 miles and 4 days. Which one am I splitting? Am I splitting apart those 984 miles? Or am I splitting apart my 4 days? Well, in this case, I need to think of the story and the question. It wants us to know, or it wants us to find out how many miles we travel each day. So we're splitting the miles into 4 days. Therefore, we divide our total miles by the number of days. So let's write out our problem. We've got 984 divided by 4. All right, let's solve. As we know, because this number is first, it is our dividend, and we go ahead and put that inside of our house. Now I just divide. If I need to, I can make a list of my division steps down the side of my paper so I can remember what to do when. All right, so we start with our division. 4 goes into 9 2 times. Then I multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. Next, I subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. Now, I don't have 0 here, and I have more numbers to go, so I'm not done. I need to keep moving. So I go back up to, I've subtracted. Now I need to bring down. Now I go back up to division. All right. How many times does 4 go into 18? Well, it goes in 4 times. Now I multiply. 4 times 4 is 16. I subtract, getting 2. And now I bring down. There's still stuff to bring down, and I'm not yet at a remainder of 0, so I keep going. I go back to the top and divide. How many times does 4 go into 24? 6. Multiply 4 times 6, which will get me 24. Subtract, getting me 0. Now, bring down. There is nothing left that I must bring down. These are all zeros over here, and I've got a 0 down here, so I am done. I go back to my question, which asks me, how many miles should they travel each day? Well, they should travel 246 miles each day. All right, we've got one more problem here together. It says the high school made $7,620 one night of the school musical. If each ticket costs $12, how many people bought tickets? So again, I've got these numbers here, and I need to figure out which one am I splitting. Am I splitting the total amount of money or the money per ticket? Well, it wouldn't really make sense to split the number per ticket, but I do want to split apart my total money to see how many people were in attendance. So I divide total money by ticket price. If I were to write that out as a problem here, I've got 7,620 divided by 12. All right, so now we plug that into our division house, 7,620 divided by 12. Now, as we get up to those double digits, if we need to, we can write out the multiples of 12 down the side of our paper to help us more quickly get through all the steps. So I'm going to do that now. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. So I'm multiplying by each multiple, or you can add, right? 12 plus 12 is 24, plus another 12 is 36, and so on and so forth. All right, we're going to pause there, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. We want to know, to start with division, 12 goes into 7 how many times? Well, 12 is a double-digit number, and 7 is a 1. So 12 cannot evenly go into 7. So I combine the first two digits. 12 goes into 76. So I need to look for a number that is close to 76, below 76, or equal to 76. And I've got 72. Maybe I should go one more higher just to double check. All right, so 76 would fall in here, but 84 is too high, so it would be 72. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 goes into 76 6 times. 12 times 6 is that 72. So now I subtract. 6 minus 2 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. I've multiplied, subtracted. I move on to my bringing down. All right. How many times does 12 go into 42? Again, I look for a number that is less than 42 or equal to 42. I see right in here, 48 is too high, 36 will work. So 12 goes into 42 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so 12 times 3 is 36. Again, I subtract. Getting me 42 minus 36 is 6. Now, I must keep going. Even though there's a 0 here, the decimal's not till here. So I need to bring down that 0 and tack it on the end of that 6, making it 60. All right, 12 goes into 60 how many times? Well, 5 times. 12 times 5 is 60, and there we have it. So to answer our question of how many people bought tickets, 635 people bought tickets.